To update the account code for the agent commission to include GST, go to Setup, Account Codes, identify the account code there, highlight and select Open or double click the record line there, tick the GST box and save your changes. To identify all agent bookings that may be affected, in the Bookings grid, go to Reports and View, down to the Booking Information Report, and using the filters up here, we'll identify the agent bookings. Select the agent in the option there, use the date search to look at all bookings over the period, so from the 1st of July, just extend the date out there. Select how you wish those to be ordered, and then bring up a copy on screen. Now this is a list of all agent bookings for the particular agent. You'll need to print this a number of times depending on the number of agents that may be affected. This will then assist you to identify bookings which need to potentially have adjustments made to them. Okay, let's have a look at one of the affected bookings here. Go into this one. If we go into the account tab here, we can see we've got an accommodation portion and a commission amount there. So these need to be updated because they're still showing at the old 15% without any GST. So first things first, we will acknowledge the amount in total, $750, and then we can delete the commission percentage there. Let's update the accommodation and then reapply the charge. So if we go back into booking details now, the accommodation tariff, we need to update that one there. Our new amount there based on 16.5%, 626.25. So we'll save our changes to that one. We can update or not the required deposit for the booking. And in the account tab, we're going to reapply the charge. Make sure you select the appropriate agent commission account code. Update the amount accordingly. Again, in this case, I've identified it as such. The business or the agent, you must select that correctly as to where this monies will go once it's receipted and the booking checked out. So now we've got a commission charge showing there, updated amount, and a tax or GST component as part of it. Because there's no receipt on this one here, that's all we need to do for that particular booking. Let's have a look at another booking. We'll open up this one here. Get into the account tab. Looking at this particular booking, we have an amount of accommodation receipted, but nothing against the commission. However, we still need to update the accommodation and the commission so that they're broken down a little better. So again, first things first, we will delete the commission charge. Again, making sure you acknowledge the total that needs to be adjusted. Then we go into the booking details. In this case here, we need to update the information there. So it was $1,000 in total to start with. So our accommodation tariff will drop down to $835. Again, update or not the required deposit. And then in the account tab, we can reapply the charge for the additional amount. So again, select the appropriate account code for the agent and insert the new commission percentage or new commission amount based on your updated percentage. And again, select who this charge is being paid to accordingly, the business or the agent, and save on there. So we've updated the accommodation and the commission there. Don't necessarily need to do too much about this particular receipt in this instance. Let's have a look at another booking. We'll open up this one here. In the account tab, in this case, we have got accommodation and a charge applied, and we have now receipted the full amount. But again, we need to remove and readjust the accommodation and the commission charges, and we'll actually need to refund and re-receipt this money so it breaks down correctly. So again, first things first, let's have a look at removing the commission charge. So we highlight and delete. The accommodation will adjust, so we're going to the booking details first. We'll update that there. So based on my new calculations, we have this as our new accommodation. Again, update the booking deposit as required. And in the account tab, we will add the charge for the updated commission. Again, making sure you select the most appropriate account code and our new amount here. Again, who's the money being paid to? Select our agent in this case. So we've now got an accommodation amount adjusted and our commission with a GST component and an updated amount showing. So we do need to refund the $500 there and re-receipt it accordingly. So we highlight our first line there, refund $425 to the guest, put in a little description if necessary to help you understand why you are updating or refunding monies. Electronic is the payment method, so we save that amount there. Yes, we do. In this case, I'm getting prompted about a surcharge for the credit card use. Now, I haven't needed to refund the credit card because that's not changing, so I can say okay, it's just an acknowledgement. Now I've got a refund completed for the accommodation. We need to refund the commission as well. Again, the full amount to the guest. Electronic payment method. Again, we get our prompt about the surcharge. Now, I didn't in this case, but you potentially may get the prompt about cancelling the booking because there's no funds left available on it. The answer is no to that, of course, because we're now just going to re-receipt the monies we've refunded. So all we need to do now is re-receipt the monies. So we select the receipt option. You can see now we've got updated monies to receipt. We've got GST will be applied, and again we use the same payment method in here. Most appropriately, of course, we remove the surcharge. We haven't had to refund and re-receipt that. So save on that now. Print a copy as necessary. We've now got new receipt in there with the updated commission and a breakdown of the GST. You also, of course, need then to rebank and reconcile any re-receipted monies. So into your banking, select and bank the appropriate receipts. Print copies of the reports if you wish to do so. And then in your reconciliation screen, reconcile the refunds that you have processed, reconcile the receipt that's replaced them, and that will keep you in a balanced position.